In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 more innovations that I've seen on 2025 and 2026 model RVs. Now keep in mind, all these technologies I'm talking about are relatively new, and these are just my predictions based on my experience as an RV technician. Only time will tell the true quality. If you're new here, my name is Jacob. I'm an RV technician, and I go undercover to review RVs. I have a bunch of free resources for you on my website, including my 10-step guide to avoiding buying lemon RVs. First, let's talk about Contour brand appliances. The company Contour signed a deal with an American company to distribute products with their name brand on it for the RV market just in March of 2025. Now we're starting to see RVs hit the showroom floors with some of these Contour brand rooftop air conditioners, 12-volt refrigerators, stoves, microwaves, and tankless water heaters. The first time I saw a Contour brand RV water heater, I was like, that looks suspiciously like a RecPro water heater and Suburban's smaller water heater. If this is in fact the same water heater as the Suburban one that looks identical, then this is the same company in China that's selling tankless water heaters branded under these 3 brands. If you see the Contour name brand on appliance on your RV, I wouldn't consider this a deal breaker. The quality of the appliance itself, I don't expect to be better or worse than anything else on the market. What you're buying into is the name brand and who's going to be doing the warranty. Unfortunately, it seems that many people are having trouble getting a hold of Contour for warranty on items right now. I don't think the company has been around as long and has as good of a warranty process as a more established company like Suburban. The second new piece of technology I'm seeing is a new type of countertop material called Thinscape. Thinscape is made by Wilsonart, and that's their name brand for a type of material that's actually a lot of paper sheets that are stacked together and bonded with a epoxy resin. It's similar to laminate, except that instead of a very thin piece of laminate, it's a 1/2 of an inch thick. And the result is a water impervious, very durable, and very thin countertop material. I actually think this is a very good quality countertop. This is a rare case where I think the RV industry has made a change or an innovation that I think was actually progress. So good job. Now keep in mind, not all RV countertops are quality. In fact, most of them are made of some pretty junky material that's prone to soaking up water and swelling and destroying itself. If you're buying an RV and you want to avoid buying countertops that will destroy themselves within a year, then you should really check out my RV shopping course. My course covers all the major systems and appliances in RVs, and on countertops in particular, it goes very in depth to show you all the different levels of quality that you'll find. I'm updating the course right now to add these new materials, and when I finish this update, I'll be raising the price on it. So if you've been thinking about getting the course and haven't yet, now's the time. The third and final innovation I want to talk about for RVs in this video would be mini split air conditioners. There is a brand new RV maker on the market called Axiom RV. Axiom has decided to do something very innovative, and instead of putting rooftop air conditioners on, they're installing mini splits. This has been tried and abandoned by other manufacturers and is typically not done on RVs for a lot of reasons. I am not aware of any mini split air conditioner designed for RV use. They're designed for houses. I have personally worked on a lot of mini split air conditioners doing maintenance jobs. Every mini split that I have seen and installed has had a fairly flimsy bracket on the back side of the head unit inside that mounts to the wall. I suspect you're going to have trouble with these bouncing off of the wall as you're driving down the road. Like, I don't think it's actually designed for being mounted on something that is bumping up and down the highway. Another reason why I just don't suspect this is going to work well is that because the drain pan in these head units is so long from left to right, but the drain is only mounted on one side or the other, just a few degrees out of level can make this thing start to drip water. Depending on where you're camping and how well you level your RV, it may just be leaking water all the time because you're tipped the wrong way. You really are going to have this RV leveled perfectly before using them to avoid water draining out issues on the inside. And RV leveling systems are notorious for going kaput. The drains also have to go down through the wall and out the floor. There's no just draining it onto the rooftop option like most RV rooftop air conditioners do. And if that drain gets plugged, which I've dealt with this a lot in maintenance. It just starts dripping water, belching it out on the inside. My theory is that the only reason they picked them is so they could raise the ceiling on the RV a few more inches to make the inside feel bigger. I think it accomplishes the purpose of making it feel more palatial inside, but a palace that doesn't have air conditioning is not going to be great. Or a palace that's throwing water all over the floor is not going to be great. My prediction is that Axiom is going to move away from mini splits within the first year because of issues of people actually trying to use them. Comment below new technologies you've seen on RVs. If you want to watch me go undercover and review RVs for quality, click here. Or to learn more about my 10-step process for avoiding lemon RVs, click here.